What's up, everybody? It's your boys Cam and T back at it again with another episode of the Cam and T podcast. If you're listening to this on YouTube, go ahead and like the video. It helps with the algorithm. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Google, wherever you listen to your streams and podcasts, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. That also helps with the algorithm. I am your co-host Tony T-Town West, and we got my brother from another mother whose birthday is this week. Birthday boy.
Oh shoot, yeah, it is.
Happy early birthday, but yeah, what's up, Cam? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I ain't even gonna lie, I forgot. I kind of forgot myself.
I remember I'm really big about birthdays, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, but I forgot it was.
Hold on, Cam's birthday this week. He ain't said nothing.
I ain't even thought about it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's kind of crazy.
Cam's birthday this week.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be an old head, bro.
Man,
be an old head,
brother. Trust me, you far from that.
Be an old head. So, but I'm good, man. I can't complain at all, really, man. I'm hanging in there.
Good.
I'm chilling. How about you?
I'm good, bro. I really can't complain for real. I'm good, chilling, same old. Honestly, man, just working, same old. Trying to figure out what the heck. Anyway, whatever. But
yeah, you looking for the I'm looking for the
on Twitter,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, because it's on. It's clicked on here, so I don't know.
I see it, but I can't share it.
I can't share it. Yeah, right. Yeah. So maybe it's something on Twitter. I don't know. Who cares? But anyway, whatever. We'll worry about that another time. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah. We got a good show tonight. Obviously, y'all, we're gonna jump into the Super Bowl. We'll talk about that. You feel me? We'll definitely jump into that a lot. And then we'll talk about kind of just wrapping up the NFL season, because after this, Cam, it's no football. We won't really have no football talk on this platform again until probably like July. Probably. It's August. It's going to be a while. So, again, we're going to kind of bask in it tonight. Tonight probably will be a shorter podcast, but tonight we're just going to talk all about the Super Bowl and then kind of just go through each team shortly and briefly and kind of give them a grade, what we kind of think for them for the future, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Obviously, and I think I kind of almost predicted this score last week when we was on here. You remember I told you I thought the Seahawks was going to win by 10 plus points or around 10 points? I called it because I told y'all the Patriots wasn't that good, but we'll get to that in a minute. Seahawks win 29-13, right? Let's just go over Sam Darnold's stat, which we're going to get into him in a second. 19 for 38, 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown. Let me start this over. 19 for 38, 202 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 0 picks. Kenneth Walker was an absolute all-star in this game. He had 27 carries for 161 yards. He was electric. Honestly, the wide receiving corps really didn't do much. I thought the Patriots defense played very well in this game, to be honest with you. But when we go over to the Patriots, I thought Drake May was god-awful. I thought he was one of the worst quarterbacks I ever seen in a Super Bowl game. The stats don't really show it because he went 27 for 43, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but he was god-awful. He was terrible. A lot of that was in garbage minutes when they were already getting blown out by 3 touchdowns. Again, I'll just go ahead and get my bars off first. I told y'all. I hate to say it, bro. I told y'all. They calling Drake May the schedule. They calling that man the schedule, and I've been telling y'all this for weeks. I said, bruh, Drake May and the Patriots are not as good as their record indicates. They are a good team. They are not a Super Bowl team. They're just not. They're on a regular NFL schedule, they're a 10-win, 9-win team. That's where they are. They're not that great. Go look at their schedule. We did it a couple weeks ago. There's a bunch of scrubs on that schedule. It's the easiest schedule I think I've seen in the last 25 years of football. I'm dead serious. And it got exposed. And again, I think they got lucky. They played Houston in the snow, and CJ Stroud lost a brain cell that day. And they played Denver in the snow. Besides that, the Patriots, to me, were never really that good. They were a good team. They shouldn't have been. They had no business being in the Super Bowl, bro, at all. And I'm not trying to discredit Seattle because I'm going to let you get your bars on because you've been saying Seattle was like that. So I want to give you your credit on it. You've been saying Seattle was like that since like October. But dude, the Patriots did. I'm not gonna say they deserve to be there. They deserve to be there, but we kind of knew they weren't. We knew they weren't like that. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion, I knew they weren't like that. I knew they wasn't. So that's how I stand on it. I think when you look at this team and you look at Seattle, a lot of money in cap space. I think they got like $75 million in cap space coming up. Now, again, JSN and Witherspoon probably going to take a good bit of that money up when them two brothers get paid, because they definitely going to get a check probably this offseason. Probably both of them boys. I think both of them boys is eligible to get paid this offseason. I know Witherspoon definitely is. I don't know about JSN, but again, when you look at their situation, I don't really think they can't be back there next year. Not saying they will. I don't think I would choose them to be back, but they definitely have the opportunity to. And honestly, once again, man, shout out to Sam Darnold. When you look at his situation, it's so motivational. This dude went from bona fide scrub Beano bust, wasn't thought to be done in the league 3 years ago. And now look at him, a Super Bowl champion. And we probably gonna get into this in a few minutes. Probably like a top 15 quarterback in the league right now. So kudos to him. Kudos to Mike McDaniels. Not Mike McDaniels. What's that look? Mike McDonald, excuse me. Your guy, Atlanta Metro, a Metro Atlanta guy from Roswell area. So again, happy for him. And again, bro, I mean, I think the Seahawks are set up for a bright future. And I think McDonald has etched himself. He's going to be in Seattle for a while. I mean, he's won a Super Bowl in year 2. Like, he's going to be there for a while.
Yeah, he probably ain't ever getting canned.
Yeah. He's going to be there for a while. So that's why I stand at with it. But that's all I got.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, with everything you said pretty much. I will say, I think you touched on this for a second, but only thing is, I think it don't matter who was making it out of the AFC. I think they was gonna get beat up just like regardless. This. Yeah, I think they was all.
The Super Bowl was Rams versus Seattle. That was the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I thought, like I said, I thought Seattle was the best team in the league. Midway through the season. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think any other team in the league. Only team that I thought was close to Seattle in the AFC was the Broncos. That was the only team I thought would even come close to them. And obviously, Bo Nix broke his ankle, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't get a chance to make it. But regardless, like I said, it don't matter if it was the Bills. It don't matter if even a healthy Broncos. It don't matter if it was, who was it? The Bills, the Broncos, the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the AFC was gonna get did like this regardless. So I thought it was a good season for Seattle. And like you said, McDonald, I mean, he's going to be there forever. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much etched his name already amongst the greats. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, shout out to Sam, because, I mean, this is a crazy comeback story about him. I mean, he went from the Jets, bro. He started his career with the Jets, and he won a Super Bowl. I don't know anybody else that's going to beat that, bro. And on top of that, he's the first USC quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's correct. Actually, he was the first to go. And he was the first to win. So, I mean, he pretty much certified as far as I'm concerned in terms of everything. You know what I'm saying? I know in terms of USC alums, they probably really appreciate him. In terms of, like you said, just his story in the NFL. Coming from the Jets and the Panthers when they were at their worst, right? You got he was a backup with the 49ers. He won 14 games last season with the Minnesota Vikings, and then fell off at the end of the year, and they decided that he wasn't good enough to bring back. And going to another team, winning 14 more games, that's something that only him and Tom Brady have ever done in back-to-back seasons, and then to end his career with a Super Bowl. So, I mean, it is an incredible story for sure. And I'm with you too when you say Seattle should be back next year. I know we kind of say this about every champ at this point, but Seattle is the real deal because they have a young head coach. They got a quarterback that's under contract. And like you said, they're going to get deals done with a Witherspoon in a JSN if they can. So, and even JSN, I think this is just his 3rd year, so they can even play him another year without a contract.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If they can't, if they want to. So it's really just they're in a good position. Offensively, they got to figure out if they're going to bring back Kenneth Walker or not. You know what I'm saying? And Zach Charbonnet, they got an ACL injury, so they got to figure out what they're going to do with the running back position. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the defense, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know why the players wouldn't want to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that are on 1-year deals or whatever, like come on back. DeMarcus Lawrence made a great decision going from Dallas to Seattle. He even said it. He was like, I love Dallas. That's my home, but I was never going to win a championship there. And now he in Seattle and already got him a chip. You know what I'm saying?
Year 1.
Ernest Jones is another player. Got himself a chip. Right. Leonard Williams got himself a chip. Also another dude that came from the Jets long ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's Seattle, they did a really good job building this team. And one thing I'm gonna say to end it is notice how good Seattle got and notice how good Carolina got once they both got rid of Scott Fitterer.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Just notice how good both of them teams got.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. Honestly, oh wow, I just fell. Sorry about that. But yeah, I agree. I mean, again, man, I think what Seattle's done, they've built it, they've gotten better, and honestly, man, the future still looks bright for them because they got plenty of cap space, and also as well, the most of their core is pretty young for the most part. So they're gonna be fine, honestly. And even if they don't keep Kenneth Walker, which I think after what we seen the other day ago, I feel like you almost kind of have to, especially if you got $75 million in cap space. I think you bring him back.
And Super Bowl MVP.
And Super Bowl MVP. I mean,
that'd be crazy to let him go.
Yeah. I think it'd be insane to let him go right now. Now you said you wanted to ask me a question about Sam Darnold. I wanted you to get into that real quickly.
Yeah, man. So I seen first. I want to say I thought it was incredibly disrespectful. This question to be asked so soon after the Super Bowl by First Take, but it is a good question that I do want to bring up. I just think that the way it was handled was disrespectful, but we're not gonna be as disrespectful, I don't think. So I just wanted to ask you how you feel about Sam Darnold as a quarterback. Where does he rank in the league amongst NFC quarterbacks? You know what I'm saying? Where you got him? Who you got? I'll give mine first if that's cool with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got mine off the top of my head. So in the NFC, there's a few that I would take over him, but I mean these dudes are, I mean they're talented, man. They're all world guys. You know what I'm saying? So obviously I'm taking the MVP Matthew Stafford, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking, in my opinion, I'm taking Dak Prescott over him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got Caleb, Jordan Love, I got Jaden Daniels, and I got Jalen Hurts. That's the list. But after that, you know what I'm saying? And that's all of those dudes that I just named, in my opinion, are top 10 quarterbacks or close to it. Caleb probably, 11, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else, they in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? But Sam, I think he's better than. And actually, go ahead. Give me your list.
So I have a similar list than yours. I don't know if I can put Caleb up there yet. And the only reason I know that Caleb is more talented than, I will say this, Caleb is more talented than Sam Darnold. If we're going strictly off talent alone, yeah, I'm going to put Caleb above him. But we got to be fair to what Sam has accomplished, especially in the last 2 years. We've only really seen Caleb be good this year. So that's the only reason I wouldn't put, but the rest of those guys, I'd probably, because I was even a little bit like, ooh, Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts is one of the best playoff players I've seen in my lifetime. So I probably would put him above Darnold.
Yeah.
So my list was actually pretty much the same as yours. I have Stafford without a doubt. I think this dude is actually becoming underrated now because he's a Cowboy quarterback and everybody's like crapping on him. Dak Prescott is 100% better than Sam Darnold. Jaden Daniels, even though he only did it for 1 year, the 1 year he had was absolutely spectacular. And I personally think that is the best rookie quarterback year we've ever seen. He took a team that probably should have won 3 games, and it took it to the NFC Championship last year. So to me, he's going to be above Sam Darnold. Jalen won a Super Bowl literally last year. And again, even though he had a terrible season, I guess I will have to give him the nod because in the playoffs, he does show up. He didn't show up much this year, but in previous years before, he showed up in the playoffs. That's one thing we've always talked about with him. Playoffs, Jalen shows up. And then I probably would put Darnold at God. I think I would Love and Darnold are kind of in that same area.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I probably would trust Love a little more than Darnold. Even though Darnold had a great it's Darnold and Love it's right there, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I tell you what, I'll make the case for Darnold, even though I said Love earlier. I'll make the case for Darnold because Darnold just did it. And he did this. He did this whole postseason run. He had 0 turnovers.
He was amazing. He was amazing. None.
So I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna take the same list as you. I'm gonna leave off with Caleb, and I'm gonna leave off Jordan Love.
Yeah, I think I would do the same. I think I would honestly. The more I'm talking about, I'm like, well, Darnold just did it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just did it.
You gotta give him credit. I think, and it's crazy. I've been talking about sports to myself, or thinking about sports to myself in the shower. Weird, right? I know. I just love sports.
I do it all the time, bro.
I was literally because I was thinking about that conversation they had on First Take that you're talking about, and I went through and I went on ahead and ranked. So I'll just tell you my full on ranking for my quarterbacks since we talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
So at 1, obviously, I have Mahomes. I don't care what happened this year. He's still the best quarterback in the NFL. I told you 2 weeks ago. I'm putting Lamar at number 2. I think Lamar is the second best quarterback in the NFL. At number 3, I'll put Josh Allen. At number 4, I'm still believing in Burrow. I know he hasn't been healthy, but when he's healthy, he's damn near unstoppable. At 5, this is where things get tricky. I'm putting Matthew Stafford at 5. I almost want to put him at 4, but I'm going to put him at 5. Actually, after Matthew Stafford, this is where things get tricky at 6. 6 is where things get interesting to me because it's dumb because this dude never shows up in the playoffs. I still believe in Herbert. I do. I know, Cam. It's between him and Daniels at that 6th position for me. Because Jaden Daniels did show up, but again, I actually changed that. I'm putting Daniels.
Yeah.
I got Daniels. Last year was crazy. I got to put him at 6. Then I'm put Herbert at 7. And then at 8, this is where I put Dak in. I'm thinking through what I'm thinking in the shower. I'm putting Dak at 8. At 9, I guess is where I would put Jalen Hurts at 9 here. And then at 10, I think I would put Sam Darnold right there, bro. Or in that vicinity. Like, I think I would put him right there, like around 10.
Yeah.
Anywhere between 10 and 12, I think is like valid, personally.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, I agree with your list. I think one thing I'll say too, AB brought up too, Dak over Herbert. I'm not mad.
I'm not even mad at it. I think anything between 6 and 9 are all interchangeable, and I wouldn't be
I ain't mad at that either. I think
the top 5 should be locked. I don't give a damn how you look at it. That 5, and I would even say maybe even put Stafford at 4, Burrow at 5, because Burrow hasn't been healthy. You know, so I would even be open to that even. But the top 5 is where I'm not changing crap. Those are the top 5. But 6 through 9, I'm kind of willing to. If you said Dak over Herbert, I'm not gonna get mad at you. But Dak has only won 2 playoff games in 10 years.
10 years.
So that gotta get considered too.
Yeah.
Herbert ain't been in the league 10 years. Now he ain't got no playoff win, but he also ain't been in the league 10 years either.
10 years. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta consider all that.
I put it this way, you know. A lot of times when we talk about playoff performers, we got to be honest too that it's really only a handful of guys that's really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'll be fair to every quarterback, and I'll take everything. I know you took everything into consideration, but I'm gonna be fair, and I'm gonna say, you know, I'm not gonna. Because if we're being honest, like we could take Herbert all the way out. Technically, if we was just looking at the playoffs.
If we were looking at playoffs, he shouldn't even be in the top 10.
He wouldn't even be in there. So I'm not gonna do him like that. Like you said, I'm not gonna do him like that because he's still extremely talented and he still did. Honestly, he had a pretty strong season for a guy that really didn't have an offensive line.
Half his old line hurt up.
He had the worst offensive line in the league. So I'll give him some credit, but at the same time, like you said, you know, we are in year 5 or 6 now, and you got big time money. His contract was bigger than Lamar Jackson's, by the way. So you need to be at least doing what he doing. You need at least be doing what he doing. But overall, I agree with your list. I would say another name that you forgot, low key, that I would put in there before Darnold is Trevor Lawrence. I would put him in there because he had a crazy season.
He did have a good season.
He had a crazy season.
Yeah, he did have a good season. I just needed to be more consistent with Trevor. Like, that's my problem. Now, last 6 weeks, he was consistent. I'm not going to lie. Like, last 6 to 7 weeks, he was, like, playing like the best quarterback in NFL at that time.
Yeah.
Well, but I just needed to be a little bit more consistent for longer term. But I'm not mad at that. If you said Trevor Lawrence over Darnold, I wouldn't be mad. Obviously, I wouldn't. I'm a Clemson guy, so I wouldn't be mad at all if you said Trevor Lawrence over Darnold.
He had the second most touchdowns this season, so I'm gonna give him his due. I'm gonna put him up there. But I think here's the thing about Sam, and I don't mean no disrespect because I think there's a lot of good quarterbacks in the league. So him not being in my personal top 10 is no slight at all because he really right outside. You know what I'm saying? I got him at, like I said, 11 or 12, you know, but overall, you know, I do want to say that there's quarterbacks because Sam is really, really talented too.
Yep.
That's one thing about him is he's really talented. Like, he got an arm, he can move. I mean, he got every tool in the shed. You know what I'm saying? It's just he had a whole bunch of turnovers this year, but at the end of the day, it don't matter, man. He won Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl with 0 turnovers in the whole playoff. So I'm gonna give him his credit, and I'm gonna put him up there. Now I'll say too, there are a lot of guys that are behind him that I think there's actually a gap between him and the guys like the Brock Purdy's of the world.
Oh yeah,
Mayfields of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Jared Goff is kind of in that area.
Jared Goff, Bryce Young up in there now. CJ Stroud up in there. Stroud might even be lower now after what we seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think who even else out there after them dudes. So I mean, that's really where you going next. But like Aaron Rodgers of the world, you know what I'm saying? Still decent, but just kind of mid at this point, right?
Yeah.
So we forgot Drake May. Low key.
Drake May. I wouldn't put him above Darnold though.
Yeah.
Like I said, they call that boy the schedule right now. I ain't putting the schedule above him. And he just lost to him at the end. No.
That's true. Yeah, the schedule.
I probably put Drake May like 11 or 12 or something like that. But I ain't putting the schedule up against.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. It's a lot of good quarterbacks in the league, man.
Yeah,
like I'm looking at last year's class because I even like Bo Nix, man. I know you don't really.
Bo Nix, you remember how much I used to hate Bo Nix when he was at Oregon.
Yeah,
and at Auburn, really, I used to hate him. But he's grown on me. He's developed as a passer. He's gotten better. I still think he's a little bit of a dink and dunk guy, but he has improved. So yeah, I would even put him like in that mix of people you were just talking about, like. You know, in that Purdy, that area.
Yeah. I probably put him above those guys. But yeah, he's somewhere up in there. And then, you know, I'm trying to think who else was in that. Oh, yeah, so Jaden and Caleb, of course. And then Penix and McCarthy, they still TBD, man. We still need to see a lot more from them. But anyway, that's we can wrap that talk up there. Let me if you're ready to move on, so what we're gonna do tonight. What we're gonna do tonight for y'all is me and T gonna do kind of what we did last week with the coaching hires, or the week before last, whenever that was. And we're gonna talk about basically we're gonna go through every NFL team real quickly, and we just gonna talk about, we're gonna give them a grade for their season, and then we're gonna just talk about, you know, some needs that they need moving into the offseason and into next season. And maybe just like an outlook real quick, you know what I'm saying? So T, if you're ready to start, let's we're gonna go in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
So let's just start with the let's start with the Arizona Cardinals. So who did they even hire as head coach? I forgot.
LaFleur's brother. You remember? We was talking about that last week, Mike LaFleur.
Yeah, that's right. So for their season, I'm gonna give them an F.
Yeah.
Because they were god awful this year.
Same.
What do they got? The third pick, fourth pick, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It's early.
I'm gonna give them an F, and they need a quarterback.
Yep, that's the same exact thing I was gonna say. Ain't no further more on that than for me to say, because that's exactly the same stuff I was gonna say.
Yeah, they need a quarterback. I mean, they need everything, but they
need everything. Yeah, but quarterback is still. I think Kyler Murray's played his last snap as a Cardinal.
Yeah, what I think might happen, they might do a swap with Miami. From what I'm hearing, it might be a Tua for Kyler swap, which I mean that ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. But I don't know. They might be happier though, both of them, where they moving on. All right, next, Atlanta Falcons.
I'll go first on this one. Overall, I know they fired a coach and all that. I'm actually gonna give them like a C though, because I feel like they started off the season really bad, and towards the end they kind of started turning around. So I'm gonna give them a C, and I think they need a quarterback. Like I'm kind of done on like Penix is too hurt for me. So I would give them a C. I think they had an average grade. Average year, they went 8 and 9, right? Because they were the same. They were the same as the Panthers, right? Yeah. So 8 and 9. But yeah, I would give them a C.
Yeah, I give them a C minus, and they need. Yeah, I think they probably need a quarterback or something. Honestly, they needed a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I think they got now.
Stefanski, though.
Yeah, that's what. So I'm gonna say C minus, and I'm gonna say they just need coaching, better coaching. That's what I'm gonna say, because I think the team itself is fire.
Yeah.
They might need a new edge rusher though.
They
might need a new edge rusher.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, he cooked. Okay, next, Baltimore Ravens. What you got?
Oh, I'll let you go first. It's your team.
D. I'm giving them a D. Team's way too talented. You got in my opinion, the best quarterback in the league. You got the best, in my opinion, the best running back in the league, arguably still at this age. I mean, you got a lot. You got defensive weapons. You got the best, arguably one of the best defensive players in the league, if not a top 2, top 3 in Kyle Hamilton, right? You got Nate Wiggins, all of these other guys. I'm giving them, a D. I'm giving them a D. And they need edge rusher. That's what I want, edge rusher, or really defensive line as a whole, but edge.
I'm actually giving them a D as well. I think pretty much same reasons you said. I mean, this is your team, so you would know. But I think y'all do need pass rushers, and I'm gonna be honest. I still think y'all need another wide out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. But yeah, I would agree with that grade of a D.
I agree too with the wide out. There's definitely, so I'll just say this real quick: edge, linebacker, defensive tackle, wide out, and guard. That we need all of them. I need all of them. And we might be moving on from Marlowe, so we might need a corner too. So all right, Buffalo Bills.
You know what? This might come off as I'm being too harsh. I'm gonna say B minus because they had a good year, but if you really look at it, they blew their opportunity of winning a title. Yeah. They had a really good chance of doing it this year, and they didn't. They didn't even make it to the AFC Championship game. So that's why I say B minus, and I'm kind of gonna probably give the Rams like a similar grade, low key, because I'll go ahead and give my grade for the Rams. I'll wait till I get there, but kind of for similar reasons, because I think if the Rams won 2 weeks ago, they're Super Bowl champions today. So I kind of feel like that about the Bills. They at least would have got there, and that's why I give them a B minus. But overall, good. And I think the Bills need a wide receiver desperately. In my opinion, yeah,
I agree. I'm gonna go C plus for now.
So you kind of the same ballpark as me then on that.
Because they wasted an opportunity, and their coach got fired, so I can't give them anything higher than that. And then I'm with you, wide out. They need wide out bad. Desperately.
Yeah.
Us, Carolina Panthers. you got?
Panthers, I mean, honestly, again, I know we won the division barely. I would say C plus B minus because of how bad we've been the last couple of years. I have to give us a good grade because how terrible we've been. I know it ain't no spectacular season, but they took the Rams to the brink in the playoffs, who I think is the second best team in football. Again, I'll probably give us like a B minus, C plus. And I think our need probably right now more than anything, oh Lord, I'll probably say linebacker, probably the biggest need that we need is probably linebacker.
Yep, I agree. I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B because I didn't think that based off of my preseason expectation, because I didn't think they was gonna be that good. So I'm gonna go B. I know they finished the season on a 3-game losing streak, including the playoffs, but they were fine this year. I mean, they played really good this year. So I'm gonna give them a B. Linebacker for sure and edge.
Yeah.
Linebacker and edge. I need both this offseason. And I'm greedy with the edge because I know we just took 2 last year, but I need it again.
Yeah.
And honestly, you might not like this one, but it's kind of same thing as the Ravens. I think we need a wide out, Carolina. I think we need a wide receiver 3. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a crazy thing to say, but they need a wide receiver 3 because I don't believe in XL no more. I'm all the way out.
No, I'm out on that.
And then another big one matter. Actually, no, I take that back. Let me back this up. I do think linebacker, but my number 2 is actually running back, bro. I want a beast at running back. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
I don't believe in Brooks like that. I know a lot of people do.
No, we ain't seen him, bro. We ain't seen him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of agree with running back. Now, I wouldn't take it like first 2 or 3 rounds, but like a 4th day, a 4th round pick, I might would do. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, depending on who it is, bro. I don't even know what running back prospects even in this class really. K-Tron Allen.
Yeah, I think he's
Jeremiah Love, but we ain't getting him. You know what I'm saying? He'd be gone by then. Yeah. So but I want a tailback and I want a bell cow and I want a tight end. Actually, that's what I want, like a real tight end. So, Chicago Bears.
Oh, I think they had an excellent year, honestly, man. I kind of give them like a B plus, A minus, bro. Okay. I thought they were really good. I thought Ben Johnson really got that offense going. And I think for them, what they're going to need, I think interior O-line would be a good fix for them, in my personal opinion. I know they spent a little bit of money on O-line this year, but I still think they can give Caleb a little bit more protection. And I would even say potentially 2 edge rusher as well. For the Bears. So that's what I would say. But I would give them like an A minus, B plus, bro. Honestly, low key, I'm leaning towards A minus. I think they had a really good year. Yeah,
I'm gonna give them an A minus, as well. And I'm gonna say they biggest need, probably O line still, and they need more pieces on defense. They had a solid defense this year, but they could absolutely use some improvements there. So I'm gonna say trenches. I just say trenches. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bengals. I'm giving them boys. I might get them boys an F. I'm gonna get them an F. I'm gonna get the Bengals an F. I know Joe Burrow got hurt, but this is the same story, bro.
The same story. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on them.
I might have to get them an F, man. They need
They need a good year this year desperately. Like, they need like an 11-win season this year, bro.
Yeah, for real. That's what I said. Remember what I said last week? I said if they don't win the division, straight up, if they don't win the division next year, he need to be fired. Yeah, straight up, because everybody else in the division got new head coaches.
Yeah.
So they need to be fired. They need a healthy quarterback, and they need a defense.
I'm with you. I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, they need all of that. And that's everything on defense, y'all. I'm not copping out when I say that.
Literally the whole 9. Yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
I think they need I think they kind of just need good coaching, honestly, as far as need. Obviously, they got a lot of pieces that need to be filled. They need a wide receiver desperately as well, potentially a quarterback if they don't believe in Shador. But coaching, I would say, is probably going to be the biggest issue there. And then I would give them like a D. I mean, they kind of was what I was expecting them to be this year, to be honest.
Yeah, I give them a D plus because I think they were at least respectable on defense.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna give them a D plus, and then as far as needs, wide receiver for sure. Offensive line, they need all of that. Wide receiver, offensive line. They got pieces on. Again, defense is loaded.
Yeah.
They got the defensive rookie of the year. They had the defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? Corners are still decent. They just need running backs are they got two good guys in Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson. You know what I'm saying? Tight end is straight with Harold Fannin Jr. They just need wide receiver, quarterback, and offensive line. I think they can actually be a really good team in the NFL if they get those three. But those are the three of the most important positions. And so Dallas Cowboys, AB, these your boys.
Dallas, I would give them like, I don't know, because talent-wise, they're always really good. I'm giving them a C. Because I feel like that's a valid, that first-year coach, but they do got a lot of talent. And I think for them, what they really need, man, they need corners. I know they just signed Ron Bland and stuff like that. I think secondary, period, safety and corner, they need badly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. I'm gonna get them a C plus because their offense was loaded, their defense was trash. And they need edge, and they need edge and corner, like you said. That's 100% what they need. I agree. All right, Denver Broncos.
I'll let you go. Go ahead.
Denver, I think, man, I'm gonna get them an A. Because I think I thought they were the second best team in the league this year. So I really thought that they were gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but obviously Bo Nix got hurt, so that put a damper on things. But they're just a really good team. They're really talented on both sides of the ball. Defensively, they're outstanding. I think they were the best defense in the league in terms of sacks, right?
Sacks.
They were incredible there. Obviously, you still got one of the best defensive players in the game in PS2. So, they just they're fired.
Don't Benito either. Benito's kind of getting up there too.
That's right. He was in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. That's right. I forgot about that. He was in the. I think he finished top 5 or something like that, right? Or might even finish second or something.
He was up there.
But I forgot about that. Good call. Their biggest need, in my opinion, is man, I don't know, because they're really good. I might say offensive line, maybe. It might be where they need to go. I like what they got at wide out. Maybe a younger tight end or something like that. I don't really know. Just something that another weapon for Bo Nix probably would be nice, because Cortland Sutton's really good. I really like what I saw from Troy Franklin this year. And they got a couple other pieces there, but I think another weapon for Bo Nix is what they need to do. What you think?
Yeah, I would say same thing. I would definitely give them an A, though. I thought their defense was tremendous this year, so I would give them an A. And I think O-line is what I would kind of say they need, and maybe even one more like weapon, even if it's a tight end, wide receiver, running back, something like that. That's what I would say.
Just for a good team like that, they're in a really good position because they really can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what they take, there's a good chance it's gonna work out because they have so few holes on the roster that they're in good shape. All right, Detroit Lions.
I'm gonna say C because I thought with the talent, I'd say C. I might even say C minus because with the talent they had, I thought they were going to be a playoff team. They didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say C minus for them, and I think the need that they need personally. I think that defensive tackle could be a potential need for them in the middle of the field. I kind of like their linebackers, but I would say maybe one more safety too because I really don't believe in Terran Arnold like that. Even though they have Branch, but Arnold was kind of like getting cooked a lot this year.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe that too, but I would give them a C minus.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give them a D. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get a D plus. I'm gonna get them a D plus. I'm gonna be fair. Because Well, you know what? I'm gonna give them a C minus. I'll be nicer. I'll be with you. I'm gonna give them a C minus because I think their season was incredibly disappointing because I think they were really talented, but they also finished with the same record as the Vikings, didn't they? Weren't the Vikings 8-9 this year or 7-10? I think that's a bad look in my opinion because Detroit is way more talented than them.
Yeah,
or at least, well, maybe not because the Vikings.
No, they are. No, they are.
Yeah.
They're more talented than them. Detroit shouldn't have had no business being no 8-9 this year.
8-9, exactly. Yeah, that's the only thing about it. I know they lost both their coordinators, but come on, man, it still don't matter. I think they need. Oh man, that's hard because they need maybe another corner, maybe another, like you said, a defensive tackle. Even an edge rusher opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. Anything like that, man. I mean, you can make an argument. It might be starting to get that time, you know what I'm saying, for QB, but I don't think they need to panic just yet and move on. But it might be time to start thinking about the future for sure at that position. But Goff is still a young player. I mean, he's only been in the league 10, 11 years, so he's still in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
So, Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay, I still think they had a pretty good season. Man, I give them a B plus. I think they were really good.
Yeah.
As far as what they need, I mean, I think that they could use potentially another linebacker to go with Quay Walker. I would like that for them. Maybe another safety too as well. To go with Xavier McKinney. So I would probably say those areas, maybe even interior O-line as well.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I would say. But I think they had a good season. I give them a B plus.
Yeah, same. I give them a B plus. I'm gonna go line or excuse me, defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could use some help there. I know Micah Parsons got injured at the end of the year and everything, but just some interior pressure could help with that too. So I'm gonna go defensive line.
Yeah.
For them. And B plus. I think they had a good season. It was just too up and down. You know what I'm saying? Very inconsistent. And they got to figure that out. Houston Texans. Now this is a big one.
This is a big one because they flip-flopped. So at the beginning of the year, I thought they were cooked. So I was like, oh, fuck. And then they turned it around towards the end of the season. I was like, oh, this is great. So I kind of just want to give them a B because they had a really good season, but it started off rough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say B. I think running back still is a need for them. I think they tried to do the Nick Chubb thing and the Woody Marks thing. They need a running back. They got the defense ready to go. I don't even think they really need to add much to that defense, honestly. They need a running back. So that's what I would say personally, running back for them. But I'll give them a B.
Yeah. I'm going to go A minus because they finished the season on that crazy win streak. And their defense was, I mean, it was.
Oh, their defense was immaculate. I get them an A plus on the season.
Yeah,
it was just the way CJ Stroud was acting towards the end of the season.
Yeah,
got me like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah, their defense is a Super Bowl defense, so I'm gonna get them that. And I think it's tough because I don't want to say quarterback, even though he was the reason why they lost. I mean, he was awful, but I'll say, excuse me, I'm gonna say offensive line for them. Like really bad. I think they need they need something on the offensive line.
Oh yeah, Houston does need a line. Actually,
they need an offensive line.
Offensive line needs to be number one priority, and then running back. Yeah, I agree.
I'll say offensive line and probably like another running back, like you said, somebody to go hand in hand with Woody Marks.
Yeah,
because I like Woody Marks. He was actually my favorite running back from last year's class. I wanted Carolina to get him back because I thought he was really good at USC, but they need somebody to spell him instead of
he's not a running back one right now.
Yeah. All right, this one, man, Indianapolis Colts.
They're another one kind of similar to Houston. They got off to such a good start, and then they made that Sauce Gardner trade, and it went to crap quick. So I kind of want to give them like a C. Because of that, and I'm gonna say I still think they need a quarterback. Like I know Daniel Jones played pretty good this season, but he had that injury. Is he gonna be able to come back from that, or are they gonna pay him because he's supposed to be getting paid? Like I don't know. In my personal opinion, I think quarterback because I think they're done with Anthony Richardson. I think that experiment is over.
Yeah, Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna say C. I'm because I'm with you. C or C. Hey, I be kind of give them a C plus because they did start the season off really hot and they were a good looking team.
They were.
But they need, man, I don't know. They need I don't want to say the same thing you say all the time, but I mean, you know, ball just like I do. So I'm gonna say, I mean,
it just is what it is, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's what that's what it is. Like,
yeah.
Quarterback is I mean, that's the most important position in all the sports. And if Daniel Jones got an Achilles injury, who you gonna put out there? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna say because they can't go back to Phillip Rivers, I know.
No.
So I'm gonna say quarterback, and I honestly wide receiver because I don't know if they're gonna be able to get Alec Pierce back. And yeah, so I'll say quarterback and wide out, to be honest. Yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars, another good one.
I'm gonna give them an A, man. I thought towards the end of the season they just really got it going. First year coach. I like what I've seen from them. I think what I would ask for them to add, I think they really did good with adding Buddy at the trade deadline. But I would add an edge rusher to Jacksonville, one opposite of. I know Trayvon Walker has been better. I still am like kind of leery of him though because he kind of goes ghost at times. And I think offensive line too is another place I would probably ask for, a need there, interior in particular. Yeah, and tackle. Honestly, really the whole line I would try to fix up around Trevor. Yeah,
I'm gonna say for the Jags, I'm gonna get them an A, like you said, and I'm gonna say a healthy Travis Hunter.
Oh yeah,
I'm a cop out and say a healthy Travis Hunter because I think that would actually, because I was all for him playing wide receiver, but the way Jacoby Myers and Parker Washington played, he need to be on the corner. Yeah, because you got BTJ, you got Parker Washington if he comes back. I don't know what his contract is like, and you got Jacoby Myers. If they keep them three, you just put Travis Hunter at corner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think a healthy because even if they say, you know what, we're gonna play him at wide receiver, you only gonna get better one way or another. So Kansas City Chiefs. Let me
low key. F. You're a Super Bowl champ. Like F. Like it's not even a question to me, it's F, bro. Like it's an F. So I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, man. It's an F, and I would say a healthy Patrick Mahomes week 1 is their biggest need. Anything else can come later.
Yeah. All else don't even matter. I'm gonna say I'm with you, F, and I'm gonna go running back. I think they need a running back too. Yeah, they need help. Because I don't believe in Pacheco at all.
He's cooked. I think it's cooked. Done. And then Kareem Hunt stuff is washed up at this point. It's over man.
Too. Yeah,
it's over, bro.
Running back, they might mess around and get a Jeremiah Love.
That's who they've been mocked to a lot. So I'm pretty sure that's who they probably gonna get.
Yeah, they might mess around and get a Jeremiah Love. That's gonna be crazy too. That's gonna be fun to watch, but that's gonna be crazy, boy. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, F for sure. Las Vegas Raiders.
F and get Fernando Mendoza in the building as soon as possible. They should just hand him the paper now. Like, hey, bro, go ahead and start studying the playbook, bro. They probably have. They probably have done that.
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak probably done told him, hey, bro, go ahead and get ready to learn this playbook. Yep. I'm giving them an F, and they just need Fernando as soon as possible. And a lot of other things, too. So,
yeah.
They're trying to trade Max Crosby and all that, But F, for sure. F minus.
I'm going F, and I'm going I'm going F, and I'm going everything. I'm saying
everything, literally
everything. They really need obviously they need a quarterback, but they really need a wide receiver too. You know what I'm saying? They need help.
It's not good.
They need help.
I mean, what position besides tight end in the building there is good? Tight end literally might be the only position they got that's actually like kind of stacked for them because I still believe in Michael Mayer.
Yeah, me too.
Or Mayer, whatever his name
Michael Mayer, yeah.
Yeah, they got good tight ends. After that, it's running back room stinks, quarterback stinks, low line stinks, DN stinks. Like everything stinks besides Max Crosby got to be gone, stinks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just bad, bro.
They ain't got nothing. I mean, it's really like you said, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, and
Ashton Jeanty. That's
the potential of Ashton Jeanty. That's it. That's it, bro. That's a shame. Yeah, you right. F minus.
yeah.
F minus.
Terrible, bro.
Actually, I'm gonna give them an F minus. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because they fired Antonio Pierce and then followed him up and fired Pete Carroll too. That's they 100% get an F minus. Whatever's after, if there's anything under a minus, F divided. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it take, bro. Anything more than minus. Yeah, you right. LA Chargers.
I'll give them a B plus. I mean, they did what they always do: get to the playoffs, get beat first game, choke. I mean, same old stuff. B plus, and I would say just, I think a tight end would help them a lot. Even though Goddison did come on pretty strong, they need tight end depth. I think also as well, edge rusher too would be probably the number one need there, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I would probably go with.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm with you. B, healthy O line.
Yeah.
And I want them to and this is a cop out too, but I want them to bring back Kamani Vidal, or whatever his name is, with Amarion Hampton, and even potentially, I know Najee Harris towards Achilles, but even bringing him back. You know what I'm saying? Because now because Mike McDaniel, the offensive coordinator, likes to run the ball a lot, and so now you got a three-headed monster, and on top of that, Justin Herbert can use his legs as well. So I think a healthy offensive line and a solid running back room would really help them out moving forward. And that'll help them in the playoffs too, because you got to be able to run. You got to be able to run. So I think that'll help. Your boys, Rams, let's hear it.
I mean, for me, and it goes back to kind of what I was saying about the Bills. I'm going to give the Rams, I'm going to give them, I was being a little harsh on them earlier. I'll give them an A minus. And the reason I give them an A minus is because literally, if you don't choke a 17-point game against the Seahawks the first time you play them, and then choke again in Seattle 2 weeks ago, you're Super Bowl champs today. Like, they would have won a championship again today. And I think that's mainly why I'm saying A minus. They played tremendous this year, but I'm telling you, if they would have not choked that lead in Seattle like a month ago, when they were up by 16 points in the fourth quarter, and then lost to them again 2 weeks ago, they beat the Super Bowl, bro. And they would have won. Because I think they're better than the Patriots by a lot, just like the Seattle Seahawks. So, again, I think that's the disappointing part about it. But I'll still say A minus.
If
it wasn't for that, I would say A plus. But it's the fact that if you would have made it to the Super Bowl, you would have won. And you were like 2 plays away from being there.
Yeah. Team needs
corner. Cornerback, defensive back, badly. They need that badly, desperately.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say I go with you. I'm gonna say A minus, and then like you said, corner. Oh, that's good. Because I mean the team is, they really don't have a whole lot of needs, but corner is definitely the one if they had one. This team right here, boy, Miami Dolphins.
That's another one we talked about them last week, where it's like they've been irrelevant my whole life, and I'm 30, about to be 31.
They ain't won a playoff game since 2001.
The Twin Towers were still up the last time they won a playoff. Like, that's the stuff we're talking about. Like, it's again, bro. F. They're not good. Yeah. They don't have no direction. It sounds like they're gonna need quarterback. They honestly need almost pretty much they're kind of like the Raiders, low key. I like A-Chain. I like Waddle. It sounds like Tyreek Hill is on his way out and probably needs to be. He's a maniac. Again, I'm being real. Like, and the thing is, they don't have any money though. Like, that's the worst thing about them. They have no money. Like,
really,
their cap space is tied up into Tua and all that. Like, I think they're cooked, man. I'm gonna say F for them, and I'm gonna say need like quarterback and damn near everything else. I don't believe in Joe Happy as a coach. Like, if you're a Dolphins fan, I kind of feel bad for you because I don't see the light of the tunnel for you at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah. Man, I ain't got nothing else to add to that. That's funny. Dolphins. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, Vikings.
D, because you don't have a quarterback that you believe in.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to go back to the quarterback again, but like quarterback's the need. Like, sorry. Yeah. JJ McCarthy just looks absolutely crap. And you can't even say, oh, it's like he's going, even though he pretty much redshirted his first year, right? Yeah. And this year he was absolute dog crap. Like, it's quarterback to me. I'm sorry. Like, whether you like it or not, it's quarterback. And that team is way too talented to be that bad, bro.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those things where they just, like you said, they need better quarterback play for sure. I'm gonna give them a D as well. Actually, I'm gonna give them a D plus because they somehow scraped out 8 wins or whatever it was, 7-8 wins. And I mean, like you said, they just got they're talented, really talented. Offensively, they got everything that you could possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? They probably could use a better, maybe some offensive line help. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably say something like that, but they just need better quarterback play, in my opinion. New England Patriots.
I mean, even though I think they're overrated, I gotta give them an A+. You made it to the Super Bowl, bro. You feel me? Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think they're really that good for real, they get an A+. And I think that O-line was atrocious the other night, bro. I think that's the need right now, O-line. And for Drake, made it develop a little bit more, but I think they'll be all right long term.
Yeah, they'll be straight. I'm gonna give them. So I usually try not to give anybody but the Super Bowl champ an A+, but I'm gonna make an exception. I'm gonna make an exception this time because they won 3 games last year.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They went from 3 wins to 3 losses.
Yeah,
you gotta give them credit for that.
A+. And Drake May got sacked, I want to say, over 20 times in this playoff run, which is unacceptable. Yeah. Absolutely unacceptable. Some players don't get sacked 20 times over the entire season.
Yeah.
And he got sacked 20 in the playoff run. He got sacked 5 times in the first 3 games each. Yeah. And I think he got sacked 6 or 7 in the Super Bowl, right? Something crazy. So offensive line for sure. I'm not giving up on Will Campbell and saying they need to move on from him, but he was the worst player in the Super Bowl for sure. He
was terrible.
But I mean, shoot, he's a rookie, right?
Rookie.
He was that first round pick. Yeah. So I'm not giving him a pass because he got to be better, but they need pretty much everything else on that offensive line because somebody got to help. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to help if it's gonna be like that. New Orleans Saints.
You know what? This might surprise you a little bit. Low key, they started kind of turning around towards the end of the season. I kind of want to say like C+. I'm not gonna lie, because I think they might have found something with Tyler Sloth or whatever his name is. And I think for them, what they need is they need another wideout because Chris Olave is always in the injury tent. I think they also need another like linebacker because Demario Davis is kind of old at this point. But overall,
I think he said he's leaving too, right? Didn't he say
probably? So again, I think that's what I would probably focus on. But I'm gonna give them like a C+, brother. Saints started kind of showing me some stuff towards the end of the season last year.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give him a C+ just like you did. I think linebacker for sure is a need.
Yeah.
Wide receiver for sure is a need, especially since they shipped off Shaheed in the middle of the season to the Super Bowl champs. And then they need what's it called? Edge. They need another edge rusher, in my opinion. So New York Football Giants, bro.
New York Football Giants. I mean, they got a coach fired this year. I'm gonna have to say D-, probably close.
You said what?
I said D-. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna say D-, even because they did show some flashes at times with Dart, and I think they do have something with Dart and Scatterboo. So that's why I say D- and not like F. But they still are ways off, man, in my opinion. I think they have some good stuff on defense. Burns had a good year. Dexter Lawrence does his regular, usual stuff. But they still got a ways off a little bit. So I'm going to say D-. A coach still got fired there this year, so we got to take that in consideration. And I think need for them, O-line probably.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to think, you got your quarterback got hurt many a time. Your running back got hurt many a time.
Yeah.
So 100% offensive line. I'm actually going to be a little more graceful with them, and I'm going to give them a C or C minus because they actually had a top 10 offense in the league this year somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
And they found a quarterback. They've got, I mean, they running back room. I guess I'm looking at the outlook more than what the season they actually had.
Right.
But I think they were better than what their record and everything shows. I just think they had a really rough time of getting healthy.
Yeah.
Offensive line, and I'm gonna go wide receiver opposite. Oh, there go, like AB said, wide offensive line and a wide receiver opposite of Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
I think that's a good move for them. New York Jets.
F
minus.
Everything.
F minus. Yeah.
F minus and everything. And I don't need to go no further with that.
That's it. I'm good. F minus and everything. I'm good.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
I mean B minus because the expectations there are kind of getting to like Super Bowl or bust level every year now with them.
Yeah.
So that's why I give them B minus, even though they made the playoffs or whatever. And offensive coordinator is their biggest need, in my personal opinion.
Yes.
Like, not even a position, because that roster is loaded. It's offensive coordinator. That's really all I can say there for them.
Yep. I'm gonna be a little more harsh. I'm gonna say C, and I'm gonna say better coaching and offensive consistency. That's what they need. Because like you said, everything is there. Everything is there.
Yeah.
Every single position is there. Pittsburgh Steelers. This one.
I mean, again, just they're kind of like the same old team every year for the last like 8 years or so, or not 8, maybe like 5 or 6 years. Just a decent 9-8 team every year. I guess I'll say C plus B minus. Need obviously quarterback. They need to get younger too. I think AB just said that in the comments. But I would say quarterback, and they just need to get younger, man, all across the board. That's just an old team. They need to tear it all the way down, suck for a few years, and get back, in my opinion.
I agree. I'm right there with you. I say definitely like a C plus maybe, because they did win a division.
Right.
Actually, I'll be nicer. I give them a B minus. They won a division.
Yeah, that's why I gave them a B minus, because they won the division.
They won a division. Quarterback for sure, and just actually youth is like you said, youth is the number one thing. Defense is old.
Yeah.
They tired. They still can getting it done, but we can't keep saying this for it ain't gonna be another 2-3 years that they're gonna be doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they need to get younger. San Francisco 49ers.
I mean, again, for what they had going on and all the injuries they had and stuff, I'm honestly going to give them an A minus, bro. I'm not even going to lie, because they're in the hardest division in football. They competed in that division. I think I'll give them an A. And all the injuries they had, Fred Warner missed most of the season. Like, again, even Brock Purdy missed a good bit of the season. They still made it to the playoffs in that division. I give them an A minus, and I say need for them. I need another edge rusher from them. I think another wide receiver too, because I think Brandon Ayuk is done there.
Done. Yep. Yeah. A minus, just like you said, last game of the season, they was in the contention for the 1 seed.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you got to give them credit for that, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them that. They need health, and they need a wide receiver. In my opinion, that's what they need. Seattle Seahawks, A plus.
A plus. We don't even need. I just sign Kenneth Walker. We don't even gotta go no further. They already loaded up, bro. A plus. They won a championship.
Yep. A plus. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna say D because and I know they had the same record as the Panthers. You start off the season 5-1, and it absolutely collapsed down the stretch, and Baker Mayfield looked like one of the worst quarterbacks in the league, like the last 8 or 9 weeks of the season. That's rough in one of the, if not the worst division in football. On top of that, I got to give them a D. Todd Bowles, dude. I support black coaches. You're on the clock, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. You should be. I'm not even gonna hold you, brother. Like, you should be. This is one time I gotta agree with the folks. Like, I think better coaching for them. I'm just being real, bro. Like, I gotta be honest. Like, he needs to be on the chopping block, bro. Like,
I'm gonna go. I'm going D. because they should be embarrassed that they even was not that they didn't even.
We were talking about MVP for Baker like the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I'm going D and need health because they was really banged up on offense too. So they could use maybe some pieces on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Defense. I don't know the specifics on what they need, but I know they would have been a lot better, or at least thinking they would have been a lot better if they had a healthy Bucky Irvin all season and a healthy Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. So Tennessee Titans.
You know, they suck, of course, but I don't want to say F because I do think they have a quarterback in Cam Ward, but they need everything. When it comes to need, I mean, everything outside of Cam Ward they need. I mean, that's just really what it is. Besides him and Jeffrey Simmons, they need everything. And then I would say maybe grade D- because they did show some flashes of, being competent toward the end of the season. But I'd say D-. They still were terrible for the most part.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them a D- solely because of Cam Ward. That's the only reason why they getting that and not an F. Because he played good at the end of the year. They need a wide receiver.
Yeah, they need a wide receiver. I mean, they need everything, man.
They need everything. Yeah, they need everything. Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all. Last but not least, Washington Commanders.
Rough season for them, man. I mean, I had high expectations for them coming in, and health is going to be the need. The health of number 5 is probably their biggest need, honestly. Retooling that offense a little bit too. I think they could use one more wide receiver because I look at Debo almost as like a running back type. Like type. So like an actual wide receiver to help Jaden Daniels. But I would kind of give them like a C- D+ because they were bad. But a lot of it was because JD5 was hurt most of the year. Yeah. So I'll be a little lenient on that end.
Yeah, I'm gonna say D. Because they need, like you said, they needed help. Yeah. Or health, excuse me. They needed help.
Yeah.
And they needed I agree with the wide out thing too. I also want to consider for
offensive tackle too. They could use as well.
Yeah,
be transparent.
Something that's gonna help that run game. Then get that run game right. You know what I'm saying? Something that's just gonna help with keeping, like you said, keeping JD5 healthy. Getting not Brian Robinson, Chris Robinson, and what's that boy Bill? Get them boys rolling. So something like that. Offensive line probably be the one, but that's it. That's all the teams.
Yeah, man. Yep. Again, man, another good season of the pod, bro. Again, I wouldn't want to do it with nobody else but you, Cam. Appreciate you and everything you do for the pod too, brother.
Yes, sir.
Another successful football season, man. Another good one. I think this year we had the most participation in the chats too. It seems like the chats are really growing. So we want to continue to keep that going. As y'all know, annually every year we take a month off from after the Super Bowl to like the middle of March probably, to like March Madness time. So we will be off for the next month on the pod. But again, brother, as always, man, I wouldn't want to do this show with nobody else, bro. So again, before we end this season, just wanted to come on here and say thank you. As always, like I tell you off camera too, but just wanted to come on here and publicly tell you as well. Thank you, and I appreciate you everything you do for the pod, brother.
Nah, man. Yeah, no, I appreciate you and everything you do for the pod. Everything you do for me, man. For real, man. It's you my boy, so definitely wouldn't want to do it with nobody else. And I appreciate, like you said, the chat, man. They be going crazy.
They be going crazy
for real.
Yeah,
thank y'all for real. We definitely love the participation and everything, man.
Yeah,
I think what we'll talk about it too, in our little off season and everything. But we'll work on maybe more ways to get y'all involved or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. We gotta get back to bringing in guests too back on the pod.
Yeah.
We didn't bring in no guests this year. We gotta get back to it.
Yeah, I was about to say we ain't had no guests all season.
Yeah, we ain't had no guests this season, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna get back into it. But again, as I said, man, appreciate you. Obviously, happy early birthday, which I'll talk to you again, obviously, before that. But yeah, man, like I said, man, appreciate you and everything you do for the pod, brother. And yeah, we appreciate y'all too, just tuning in, talking to us every week. We appreciate it. We be missing it, man. When we go on breaks, we be 3 weeks in, we be like, damn, we kind of miss it. So I'm pretty sure about 3 weeks, we'll be like, bro, we kind of miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll be back and rolling, but we normally take this time to just kind of relax a little bit, you know, chill and get ourselves ready for the next pod. But again, just want to say thank y'all to all of y'all and Cam and everybody. But Cam, I'll let you say something. That was all.
Yeah, no, like I said, appreciate y'all once again, man. Thank y'all for showing the love and support that you be doing. It's greatly appreciated for real, man. Because
I thought about to laugh. You like you was about to start laughing, bro. So I was about
it's greatly appreciated for real, man. Y'all be showing love for real, man. So thank y'all for everything for real. But man, we'll be back. I don't know when we'll be back. Sometime in the middle of March or
probably
at the end
of March sometime. We'll figure out the date, but we'll be back in March at some time. Appreciate y'all's love and support. Y'all stay safe for the next month. Take care of yourself, and we will see y'all in March.